Hi everybody, it's Emily here. We're going to do a short practice today. Just a really nice spinal moving practice. Little bit of energy into our center. So sit well to start. You may like to grab a block or something like a cushion that you can sit underneath your sit bones so that your spine can lift up nice and tall. And let your hands rest on your knees or in your lap. If you're comfortable to, close your eyes. And take a nice long breath in through your nose. And as you let your breath out, you might focus a little bit and maybe even take your hand there on drawing your lower belly in and up as the breath moves out. Inhaling again to relax your belly and let the belly expand. And as you exhale, letting your belly draw in and up. And just doing one or two more breaths like that, feeling this sense of the core muscles drawing in and up and lifting your spine up nice and tall so the top of your head can lift up towards the sky. Just one more really conscious breath. And then letting your breath settle into a rhythm. Maybe there's a gentle constriction at the back of your throat, that inner throat drawing in Ujjayi breath. Feeling the weight of your body on the ground as you lift up tall. Taking a moment to acknowledge the ground, the land that you sit on. And the first peoples of that land. Paying some respect, deepest respect and gratitude. And take another breath in through your nose. Hands on your knees. As you exhale, press the back of your heart back and your chin can draw in towards your chest. Take an inhale, press your heart forwards. Maybe lift your gaze, lift your chin slightly. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale again, draw your heart forwards. Exhale, round. And just doing one more. Opening up, starting to mobilize your spine, that belly button drawing in and up as you round, chin towards the chest. And come back to neutral and just lift your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them back and down just a couple of times. Take your hands all the way out to the side, stretch your arms up towards the sky, interlace your fingers, press the palms high, reach up, reach up. Let your shoulders lift as you inhale. As you exhale, release your hands. Let them flow all the way back down again. And then take yourself off your seat. So you can pop your block over to the side. Make your way onto all fours. Spread your hands nice and wide, taking them shoulder distance apart. Soft elbows, so inner elbows pointing towards each other. And take an inhale there and tuck your toes. And then that same sense of drawing that lower belly in and up, just lift your knees a little way off the mat. Take a breath out there. Press your hands into the ground and round slightly through your upper back. Take an inhale. You can always drop your knees back down if you need to. And then as you exhale, start to lift your hips up and back and find a downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Start to pedal your legs a little bit if you like, maybe swaying your hips from side to side. And you can make that quite a big sway if you like, maybe even bending your left knee and looking up underneath your right armpit and then swapping sides. So you stretch out through the sides of your body. Just watch that you don't lock your elbows, so keep them nice and soft. And from our downward facing dog, take your right leg and lift it off the mat, lift it up towards the sky. And then from there, shift your weight forwards and bring your right knee in towards your chest. And you can absolutely drop down to your left knee for this. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, shifting forwards, right knee to the chest. Take another one, lift up. Shift forwards, right knee to your chest, and then step your right foot through between your hands. Drop down onto your left knee, and then lift your arms up and come up into a low lunge. Take a breath in there. And then maybe the hands come together, and if you can, you might slide your hands down so that the thumbs rest at the base of your skull, elbows lift, heart lifts. Take a breath in there. And then bring your hands back down to your heart. Take your left elbow over towards your right thigh. So we're finding a prayer twist here. Palms of the hands pressing towards each other. Maybe you roll that right shoulder back and look over your right shoulder. Draw your lower belly in and up as you exhale. And then option to tuck the back toe under and lift your back knee up, finding this unsupported twisted lunge. Take an inhale. As you exhale, take your hands down towards the ground, and then as best you can, stepping straight back into a plank shape. Bring your knees down to the ground, and then bend your elbows and lower yourself all the way down to the earth. And taking your fingers off the mat, lift your elbows, press into the tops of your feet, and then lift your chest into a wide arm cobra. Take a breath in there, rolling your shoulders back and down. Exhale, come back down to the earth. Hands underneath your shoulders. Press your way all the way up. And slide your hips back into child's. Taking an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, come up to all fours. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips, find downward facing dog. Hands firmly plant into the ground, lift your left leg up. And then shift your weight forwards and bring your left knee to your chest. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forwards, knee to chest. One more time, knowing you can always drop down to your right knee. Shift your weight forwards, knee to chest. Step the foot all the way through. Drop down to your right knee. Take an inhale, come up, low lunge. The back toe can stay tucked under, or you can extend your back toes, pressing whatever's in contact with the ground into the earth. And take a nice long breath in through your nose. Perhaps the hands come together and slide down so that the thumbs come towards the base of your skull. Lift your elbows, lift your chest. Keep the lower belly drawing in and up. As you exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Take an inhale, lift your hands. Bring your hands to your heart and then twist over to your left side. So hooking that left thigh with your right elbow. Press your hands in towards each other and draw your heart towards your hands, maybe looking over your left shoulder. Option to tuck your back toe under and lift your back knee up. And 2 more smooth breaths here. And then coming all the way down to frame, take your hands to frame that front foot, and then step your way back to plank pose. You can stay on your toes this time, shifting forwards, pressing the floor away with your hands so the back of your heart lifts to the sky. And then option to drop your knees down or keep the chest nice and broad as you lower down through chaturanga. And then pressing into the tops of your feet, lift your chest. This time you might lift your arms. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower back down. Press into your hands, press up to plank. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here, come onto your toes, bend your knees and look forwards, and then step your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. And then sinking your hips nice and deep, reach your arms out in front. So you come down into this really nice low chair shape. Yeah, looking forwards with your neck nice and long. You can sink your hips nice and deep down, reaching your hands forward, stretch out your fingers. And then from there, ground into your feet, lift up through the pelvic floor, start to grow tall, reaching your hands up high. And then exhaling, letting your hands come together in front of your heart. Take a breath in and out here. Let your hands rest down beside you. Finding mountain, Tadasana, and just noticing how your body feels, maybe a little more energy. Finding that steady, smooth breath again as you inhale, letting the breath draw down and expand, and as you exhale, this lifting up through the soles of your feet, through the inner thighs, up through the lower belly, lifting the top of your head to the sky. And letting your shoulders soften down your back. And then from here, squatting down as low as you can go. You might come down to the floor in whatever way feels most comfortable for you. Coming all the way down into a squat, and then taking your hands down beside you to come all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Nice long line along your body. Keep your right knee drawn in towards you and extend your left leg along the mat away from you. So it could be foot to the floor or heel, all the way extending. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, start to draw your knee across your body over to the left, right arm reaching out to the side. You might turn your head over that right shoulder. And taking another breath in to really expand. The exhale might let you soften a little deeper into the shape. And then inhale, bring your knee back to center. And as you exhale, bring both knees in towards the chest. Keeping your left knee drawn in towards you, extend your right leg. Take a breath in there. Exhale, drawing the knee across your body to the right side. Nice long, smooth breath in. Letting the breath release. And one more. And then bringing your knee back to center. Hug the knees in towards you. Big squeeze. Take your feet up towards the sky. Now you can stay just here with your legs up above your hips. If you're against a wall, you might like to take your legs and rest them against a wall, scooting your sit bones up towards the edge of the wall. Or you can just stay with the hanging legs, Viparita Karani. Noticing how it feels to have the weight of your legs pressing down into this lower abdomen. Letting the length of your spine really become heavy on the ground. And then nice and slowly start to lower your legs all the way down towards the ground. So you can do this with straight legs if you like, maybe spreading your toes, drawing up through your inner thighs. You can bend the knees wherever you need to, trying to avoid any pressure through your lower back. And then let your legs come all the way down to the floor and separate them a little on your mat. Come into Shavasana, corpse pose. Take a long breath in. Open your mouth, let the breath out. Another one like that. Letting the breath out as a long sigh, feeling that sense of releasing and detoxifying with the breath. You might want to do one more of those. And then let your breath relax. Just staying here for about a minute to let the practice settle in every cell of your body. And you, if you can stay here for longer, you're welcome to. So you might like to bring a bit of movement back into your fingers and your toes. You may want to have a big stretch. Roll yourself over to one side and then gently bring yourself up into a seat whenever you're ready. You can finish with the palms of your hands resting together at your heart, just lifting your spine up tall and noticing here what might have shifted even in this short practice, this short space of time. You may like to offer up any of those benefits or insights to someone needing some positivity today. Taking a nice bow forwards, bowing your head towards your heart, maybe taking your hands towards the ground as you again offer gratitude to the earth. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you have any questions at all, please do get in touch, and I'll see you next time.